Hello! Welcome back for another cash stuffing video. Today I am stuffing $343 in my sinking funds and in my wallet. I have a cash planning sheet here that I complete kind of on my own to place all of my money from a zero-based budget aspect into these categories that I have set with my cash stuffing envelopes. So first, I will just go through and show you kind of what I'm working with in my wallet, and then we will fill those. So I'll just organize my cash really quickly. Right. And I use this teller slip that I created on Canva to kind of do some stuff ahead of time. My bank uses virtual tellers, so they don't have actual tellers, so it's more me telling them via video chat what I want, and often my bank and the machines are out of certain denominations, so I just put contingencies. If no 10s, then I need to add 16 5s. If no 5s, add 6 10s. If no 20s, add 20 10s, just so that I can have the math pre-done, because I've gotten stuck there and been like, I don't know what to say. So this has really helped me to be able to kind of have that organized. So I bring that with me, but otherwise it's kind of irrelevant. So I have all of my cash here, figuring out where I should put that so you can see it. I'll set my sinking funds to the side here. Right, quickly count it up to make sure everything is good, as I haven't done that just yet. And if you hear my cat in the background, she is milling about, playing with some of her toys, always trying to make herself known. Okay. Never comes out completely in the right way, so anyway. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. Oh, my 20s. 200. 10, 20, 30. Sorry, I got a sticky bill. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's 300, 310, 320, 330, 340. Oh no, you guys, count them again. Something must have stuck together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140. There it is. So we have 200 plus 140, 340, and 3 singles. Perfect. So now in my wallet, and I have a receipt I need to scan into my Fetch Rewards app. So that is an app where you can get points for scanning receipts. I have a referral code. I'll put it in the description below. And if you scan that or enter that when you join Fetch, it will give you points and it will give me points as well. So feel free to use that. And so my wallet this week is going to be very empty because I went on a little trip to Trader Joe's and spent almost all my money. So, meaning in my envelope, but I knew that I would do that, so I kind of planned ahead for it. But this week since then has been a little tough, not spending anything, but so I'm excited for this, to fill this up. But I've got a ton of good stuff and my freezer is full and I'm very excited. So nothing in groceries, just this gift card for our local grocery store. So the groceries is empty, gas is empty. I gave some to my friend who drove, and then I also filled up my tank. So gas is empty, spending is empty, eating out is empty, and household has a $50 gift card and $30 in cash, so that has an $80 total. I didn't spend anything for household, and my miscellaneous folder has 21. I ended up having this here and not needing to spend that from my buffer. I spent everything else. But I brought my envelopes from my sinking funds binder for my Christmas envelopes, so you'll kind of see when I stuff those where their current state is, but I think it is at 0, if not at 10, but yeah. So that's my wallet at the moment, and we're going to stuff it. Yay! All right, I'll put this off to the side here, and just rotate these. Oh, that's not gonna be easy, is it? There we go. Okay. Beautiful. So, I don't think I have any change in here. I need a change at work, and so I think I emptied it out. Yeah, no change in there. All right, so groceries is getting 60 this week. 20, 40, and 60. I'll adjust all my trackers later. 60 for groceries. Gas is getting 30. I wanted to find a middle ground between 20 and 40, and there you go. So 20, 25, and 30 for gas. So I have about a half a tank right now, so this will be fine. If I don't use all of it, then save some of it. Spending is getting 15. Putting myself on a shorter leash with that. I don't need much stuff. 5, 10, 15. So I need to not allow a lot of money for stuff because I don't need it. All right. Eating out is getting 20. But I've been so good about not getting food at work. But I had to today since I didn't have any work food. The store that I work at, one of them has like a microwave and stuff to heat up food so I can bring leftovers, but the other one just has a fridge. So I usually bring like basically a picnic to eat there, like hummus and vegetables or salads and things. I just had nothing in the house to do it, so that's fine. I will prepare for that going forward. Okay, so that was eating out getting 20. Household is getting 15. 5, 10, and 15. Okay. These are all 5s. My bank this time was out of 10s, so it's always funny to see what I can get there. So condensing is always fun. All right, so household now has, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay. And my buffer is getting 10. So this now has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31. Just a random 1 in there. I think I actually changed my change for cash, so that's what happened. 31. Okay, so that's my wallet. It makes me feel a lot better. It was tough going there for a minute. Great. And then my sinking funds here. Right. Okay, I put all these back from when I have in my envelopes, when I had them in my wallet, so they should be all back in here. So rent is getting 65 this month. I'm still kind of working on how to do that, but I've settled on paying a certain amount the first 2 paychecks of the month and a certain amount the first 2 paychecks and then the last 2 paychecks. So it should just be a different quantity for paychecks. So I just have to pay attention to that. But I might change that in the future. I'm just not sure at the moment. All right, let's do this. So this starts with 65, I believe. Yep, 65. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130 in here. So I'll we'll have overages, and I'm just not sure what to do with that savings yet, or what to put it towards. So I don't know. I'll have to kind of think about it. Very lucky in that case that my if you haven't watched my first few videos, I live in a family property, and so I pay for the upkeep of the house as well as the electricity and all the things that I use while the house is kind of open and on. And so my rent payment is quite a lot lower than what a traditional rent would be, which I'm very lucky for that. So car is getting 25. I'm expecting to have to get an oil change pretty soon. My car is electronically telling me that I have about 11% left, which I never know how long that's gonna last. So I just like to be prepared. And then my tire is slowly, I think, leaking air, so because I keep having to refill it. However, it is getting colder here, and that happens when it's colder. So it might be that, I'm not sure. So I might have to pay for something for that, so who knows. Started at 45, now has 20, 40, 60, 70, which I think will just about cover an oil change. So I need to, hopefully that'll wait a little longer until I can do that. Medical is getting 10. And so starting with 34 in here, because I pay for my prescriptions from this envelope, so it kind of varies. I have now 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. But I shouldn't have to go to the doctor anytime soon, knock on wood, but this is just going to sit here as a nice buffer. Pet expenses is getting 15, 5, 10, and 15. Starting at 30, so now we'll have 45. Okay, vacation is getting 15. Just couldn't ramp it up to 20 this month, or this paycheck. I have 10, 15, but I hopefully will the next time. So we can start saving for that trip in February. Alrighty. So vacation had 45, now has 20, 40, 50, 60. Ooh, so it's sticky together. Okay. Not stuffing freezer this week. I just didn't have the funds, and not stuffing clothes. Subscriptions is getting 5. I just want to make sure I complete that in time. And I need to make a list of all my subscriptions. I think I have one, but I want to make sure that it's accurate. I have 25 in here, now I will have 30. I really don't have many, so it shouldn't be too crazy, but I just want to make sure. Something I have to pay for versus clothes or the freezer that I don't have to pay for, but I would like. Car insurance and registration, again, something I have to pay for, so putting 5 in there. So I have 105 in there now, so this will be 110 in there. But I have a placeholder from the Aesthetic Dollar here for 100, that is sitting in the bank. Tax is getting 5 for tax prep, so should be the same amount in there. Yep, 105, we'll now have 110. Has a placeholder in there, it's sitting in the bank for $100. My savings challenge is getting the remainder. I had $3.43 to stuff today, so $3 is going into my savings challenge. See what we have going on in here. I think I have a whole number, so this will just be waiting for the next time when I can have some ones to add. So I have 25 in there now, and I'll now have 25, 26, 27, 28. So I can't fill out anything this time around, but next time hopefully. Alrighty, this one is sticking. There we go. I have one empty one in here. So we're skipping Valentine's Day all the way to Halloween. Halloween's getting 5. We're celebrating Halloween at my sister's tomorrow, so it will be nice to have this money. I'll be able to grab some fun stuff for us to do. So it has 50 in there now, and I am adding 5, so 55 in there now. We're gonna get pumpkins and cider and watch a movie outside. I'm thinking Hocus Pocus because I've never seen it and my boyfriend loves it, so hopefully we'll watch that. Thanksgiving is getting 5. It has 55 in there right now, and now it will have 60. 20, 40, 50, and 60 in Thanksgiving. All right, Black Friday is getting nothing, but it has 105. Christmas, I spent, I think almost everything that was in here on our trip when we went shopping. So I just bought a ton of stuff and I found a lot of great things for people. I'm making a lot of the gifts for Christmas for people, so just a few things I needed to get. So I'm still going to be stuffing this envelope, and I'm putting a 20 in here. So this has 21 and 2, and then I'm putting a 20 in there today, hoping to just allow myself a little more things in case I need to grab anything else. So Christmas now has 42, and New Year's Eve is not getting stuffed, but it has $20. I'm not going to need much in there. Gifts has a placeholder. I just haven't designed it just yet. I ran out of time last week and forgot about it. So there's $100 in here, and it's not getting stuffed today, but this little white sheet is a placeholder I will create, but there's 100 in there, and the 100 is sitting in the bank. My emergency fund is getting 15, should be my last 5, 10, 15, and it currently has 25. So now it has 20, 30, and 40. Here we go. Awesome. And that is everything stuffed. This one is getting very large. So I will hopefully try to do a condensing in the next few days, but it's gonna need it, especially with all those 5s. So I'll see what I can do in terms of getting this to be a little smaller. So that's all I have for today. I am going to scan that receipt into Fetch. I'll put the code below if you're interested in that at all. But this is my $343 into my wallet and my sinking funds binders from my work income, and I leave $81 in the bank for my electronic health insurance payment, and I leave the change from whatever, if it's not a whole number. So I left 99 cents in the bank as just a bank buffer. I do that every week. And then I have the amounts I put in my wallet and the amounts in my sinking funds. I add up each line and make sure they all equal the amount that I have for my income. That's the zero-based budget aspect. So that's everything. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a beautiful rest of your week. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great one.